This is the chimney pipe without cleaning it. Doesn't look bad. Let's see if I can zoom in. No, it won't let me right there. Let's see if I can move the flashlight up closer. Get it up in there. Every year I pull all my tubes out. Here, I'll show you. This is where they go right there. I pull all my secondary tubes out. The top plate I move back here so I can get up there to the chimney pipe. Okay. And I'm going to be using the flexible wand with the brush on the end on a drill to clean it out. I'll show you as we go. Because I have to put plastic over the front of this, put a hole in it so I can run my rods up through there, my flexible rods. This way all the mess stays inside there. Okay, this kit comes with this. This goes in the drill. And this just has a point on it, so you could push in that little pin right there to release the pieces as you go. See, they lock in right there. And then you just push that down. Let me get my finger over there. You push it down and then you can pull that out, add another piece. Okay, now all I did was take a scrap piece of plastic. Actually, I took this off, we bought a case of water, and I used the plastic from that. I just poked a little hole right here to put this on it. This way, when I run this up there and that brush is spinning, all the debris will fall inside there. I give it time to settle, pull that off and vacuum it out, and I'm done. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'll show you as I go. Now, I only have one piece on here, so I gotta be careful I don't drop it back out of there. But you just squeeze the trigger, run it back and forth. And then once you do that, you release it with this little pin right here. And that's why they send this tool to push in, to release your drill. And then you just add another stick to it, like so. And then that has a point on it too, you know, a ball on it. And then you just poke it in there, push this down, and it locks in. Then you just, again, and then you release it again, if I can push it with my nail, and add another stick. It's a pretty simple process doing it this way. No climbing on your roof. And no taking your stovepipe apart. And then you just, again, start and push in and up, back and forth so it cleans it. And it's flexible, so if you see that elbow up there, it will go around that elbow and up. And I'll know when I hit my cap up there because, I won't be able to push it anymore. And then I get to that point, once again, release, add another stick. Lock it in, put it on the drill, and here we go. And as you're bringing the brush out, you'll do the same thing. You will push and pull as you go, as you release, so you're cleaning going up, and you're bringing the pieces back down. You'll have to take sections off. You're cleaning on the way back down.
And ladies, your house doesn't get filthy like this.
Yep, that's the beauty of this tool. And here we go. right there. I'm feeling the resistance. I'm at the top of my pipe. I'm at my peak. So you can't clean any more than that because you're at your flue. So you're hitting the cap, you're knocking around the stuff in there and it's falling back down in. And once you go in and you feel it resist and it just wants to bend, you know you're at your top. So I will start. Now I will start taking my pieces off and working my way back down. Okay, so we're going to start reversing. I had my camera lady, my wife, go outside while I was up there in the cap so you guys can hear and possibly see a little bit of dust coming out of there. And so I wanted you to see that I was actually at my cap. So now we're going to just reverse this and come back down. Now we'll release this piece. And you can see this is right here in front on the hearth is going to get dirty from me setting them down there, but that's nothing compared to what it'd be if that hole was open. And I might have forgot to mention, on the way down, I reversed the drill the opposite direction, so counterclockwise. So it's cleaning in a different direction on the way down. Okay, so we're just going to keep backing it up. Now we'll release this.
You can tell it's getting toward the end. You can hear it in the pipe.
Yeah, we're down close. This is the last section. So now when you pull this down, go slow because you're going to come right out of that hole and it'll flop around. And if it flops around, then you're going to have a lot of dust that you kicked up inside, so you won't be able to take this off that quick. You'll have to wait and give it time to settle.
Which that was very ingenious what he did. He used a package off the bottom of water that we bought in the store, and that's the plastic he put over the front.
Yeah, so you don't have to go and have anything fancy. You could use a piece of cardboard, scrap cardboard for across there, plastic like this, and just make sure that you push on your tape all the way around, and that dust will stay in. This little slit right here, there's nothing going to come out of that, and if it is, it's going to be very minor. Okay, here we go. Now this is the last one, so I got to be careful. And there it is. Oh no, we got one more. I'm sorry, I miscounted. One more right there.
We may have to send him back to school to learn to count.
No kidding, right? It's hell getting old. Alright, so I used 5 sticks to go up that. And if I remember correctly, these are around 3 foot each on the length. Yeah, they're 3 foot long. You can hear where you're getting right there at the end if you listen closely. See, it's kind of quiet and then it gets really loud. And there you are, and we're out. Now you see all that dust? That's because my brush hit the debris down at the bottom. So I might have to give it a few minutes to settle before I open this. So while I do that, I'm going to have my camera lady pause this. And I'll just unhook this piece here, leave it set until I'm ready to take that off. Alright, we're back, and I am going to start pulling this tape off. But I'm going to do it very slow All right, we got the plastic down. As you see, there's very little debris in there that came out of our chimney. And that's from all the way up top, so that's not bad. Now, I'm going to give you guys another tip that I do. At least once a week, burn your stove hot. Because if your stove might be a little too big for your home and you don't run it, hot on the hot side, then you will build up a lot of creosote in your chimney. So my stove is just a little too big for our home, but what I do is once a week, I'll open up the windows and the doors and I will bring this up to full run and I'll run it hot for about 20 minutes to a half hour. And then I cool it back down, and when the house starts to cool off a little bit, I'll start closing my windows back up. But as you see, that's all we got out of a whole season of burning. And also, guys, make sure if you're using a wood stove, make sure you use seasoned wood. If you go putting wet, sappy wood in your wood stove, you are going to build up creosote really bad and possible chimney fire. Okay. Trying to move the light around so you can see what it looks like in there. It looks better, a lot better than it did, but it wasn't bad to begin with. So there you go. Don't pay anybody for something you can do yourself.